2003 Audi TT. This is the 3.2 litre V6 with the Quattro four-wheel drive system and DSG gearbox. Easily one of the best looking Mark 1 TTs we've had in a long while. And those lovely big slab wheels with the sport kit. So you've got the lower front valance with the vents in it. And the high level rear spoiler with the black accent on it. And the honeycomb mesh around the exhaust, all that sort of stuff. Like I say, really good looking car. Nice low owner, 2 previous owner, sensible mileage in the 50s. We'll double check it as we get there. We actually sold this car to the current owner a year ago. He's had his fun with it. Time to move on to something else, but it's as good as when it left us. Really nice condition. We'll start by having a look at the bodywork. If we start down this driver's side, you can see all the way down there, lovely and straight. All your panel gaps are lovely and neat all the way along. Along this front corner here, you've got 2 tiny little stone chips that have been touched in there. Haven't broken the paint or anything. They're just very minor. You can just see them there, but they are worth pointing out. Around the vents and everything, that's all nice and tidy. Inside the arch is clean all the way around. And the wheel itself, I would say they've probably just been freshly refurbished because they look brand new. Really good. Even the centre caps are nice. And this one's on a Pirelli P0 tyre. We'll check those all as we go around. If we come down the sill on this side, you can see it's nice and tidy all the way along until we get to here. There's a couple of little bubbles just starting there. It's where the sort of stone chips wear away on that little corner there. So that one's addressing before it gets any worse. Lovely and clean on the driver's door. Again, like I say, all the body lines lovely and straight. We're on the wing mirror, nice and tidy. It's got the correct slight factory tint in the glass, but very minimal. All the rubber seals are lovely and clean all the way down this side. Glass is not ingrained with any scratching. A-pillar, lovely and tidy. There's no stone chips or anything on that. Quite often you can find a bit of delamination on the bottom of the windscreen here, but this one's all good. And the plastic along the scuttle trim, that's nice as well. Up onto the roof. There's no signs of any ripples or dents. If we're being really picky, there's a very small mark in the lacquer there from a bird poo. You can just see that there, that one's polishing off. Coming down this side, onto the rear arch, and again on the Mark 1s, you want to have a look down this bottom section here for rust coming through from stone chips and things like that, and a bit of dirt and grass in there. But as you can see, this one is really good all the way around. And again, it can happen up this section as well, but this one, lovely and clean all the way around there. Can have another look back up the car from here. Again, like I say, lovely and straight. Another good wheel and P0 tyre, so we're on the same tyres on the driver's side. Like I say, that wheel looks to be pretty much brand new as well. Around the filler cap, all nice and tidy. Quite often you can get marks from fuel hoses and things like that, but this one's all good. Both tail lights, clean and bright. There's no cracking or any signs of any moisture in those. Spoiler, all the plastic sections nice and tidy. Normally these are used to lift the boot up and down, which can cause you getting a bit warm, but as you can see, this one is all good. Exhaust sit nice and level. Again, quite often they can sit off to one side. These ones are lovely and clean and tidy on both sides, sit nice and level. No marks at all to notice on the rear end. Rear screen, nice and clean and tidy as well. It does still have the parcel shelf as well. Normally they've gone walkabouts by now. Coming around up the passenger side, lovely and straight all the way down again. Panel gaps are good all the way around. Coming up onto the roof on this side, again, lovely and tidy. All the glass on this side is clear. The seals are all nice as well. We'll have a good look along the sill on this side. Lovely and clean all the way down. Nice and tidy on the bottom. And obviously you've got that stone chip line, the stone guard all the way along, lovely and neat. No marks to note on the bodywork on this side. There really isn't any scratches or anything at all. It's really very good. This wheel, lovely and clean, and another Pirelli P0. So we've got 3 out of 4 so far. Around the wing mirror, all good. No marks up the A-pillar. And again, no delamination down the bottom here. And then along the leading edge of the screen, there's no sign of any stone chips or anything like that. And then onto your final wheel. Again, we want to have a look in this section. Nice and clean all the way around. Another good wheel and P0 test. We're on Pirelli P0s all the way around. Nice quality tyre, loads of tread left in them. Coming around on the front, an unusual for an early TT. No signs of any fading or anything in the headlights. They don't need a polish. They're really very, very good. One minor stone chip there. There's a couple down there, tiny ones. Can't even see those on the camera, but generally very, very good. Not been rammed up any curved or scuffs on the bottom of the bumper there. And then the bonnet itself, lovely and clean and tidy. Very, very good all the way around. So overall, bodyweight wise, really very, very nice. Moving on to the interior. Driver's side door card, lovely and clean. Normally on this era of VW Audi cars, all the switchgear can get a bit worn and start to sort of fade. But as you can see on this one, really good. Normally on the TTs, it's these buttons here. So got a little dimple in them and it sort of wears them out. But as you can see, these ones, really very nice. Original stereo still in there as well. We've got the heated seats. It does have DSG. Got your button around here to open the boot, which we'll press while we're in here. And if we press the button, you'll see 57,256 miles. So particularly low mileage for the age. And as you can see, that's reflected in the condition of the interior. The seats are not overly shiny from use. Still got a bit of a satin finish to them. Bolster down the bottom here, lovely and tidy. Tiny little bit of wear on the outer bolster there, but very, very good for its age and mileage. A little bit of wear, like I say, but the seam and the bolster itself is all still good. And then we'll pop that seat forward. And like most TTs, the back seats don't look like they've been used at all. Really, really good. Back to the seats, nice and tidy. They've not been kicked or abused. No real signs of any wear on the steering wheel. Obviously been very well cared for. And like I say, people quite often use the spoiler to lift the boot, but this one, it's now all nice and tidy on there. Still has the removable parcel shelf. And then in here, lovely and clean. Nothing to whinge about there. If you look at the boot floor again, no sign of any trapped moisture or anything in there. Still got the cover for your spare wheel and everything under that. Backs of the seats in here, all nice and tidy. And then into the front passenger side. Again, no signs of any wear on the door card. Both sides, the door shuts are lovely and clean all the way around. Even these TT plates, normally they're a bit scratched and scuffed, but these ones are very good. Passenger seat, even better than the driver's seat. No sign of any wear at all, that bolster, either on the top or the bottom. Leather's lovely and soft. Dash on this side, all good. And again, we've got a dark headlining, lovely and clean, no sign of any marks on that. Like I mentioned earlier on, this is the 3.2 litre V6 car, not the more common 1.8 turbo. And again, lovely and tidy in there. Looks to be totally standard, not messed with. It's been parked here a little while. It's not dropping any fluid on the floor. It was driven to us. It's been used sparingly, but it has been used. We'll fire it up. So with it being a DSG, you do need to hop in the car and put your foot on the brake, which we'll do. You can see it firing up, no warning lights. Nice and smooth down the front there. I have briefly taken this one down the road as well. It does drive very well. Forget how good these early TTs were, especially with that engine. Nice little burble from the V6 coming out the back, but no excessive amounts of smoke or steam or anything like that. Stone cold start, but like I say, it was driven to us yesterday. Started absolutely fine when it was cold again this morning. So there you have it, 2003 Audi TT, 3.2 litre Quattro with the DSG gearbox. If you check the description, we'll detail everything we've got in the way of service history, number of owners, I know that's 2 previous, and all that sort of stuff. If you've got any other questions at all, please get in touch. Thank you.